I like to pick out the real beauties. Hey, what do you hear? What do you say? My Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, your sister's ads at Pony Express. Vic Dibitetto here. Hi, everybody, and good afternoon to you all. Well, as you all know, I get thousands of wonderful messages each and every day from my loyal fans all over the world. I mean, it's always amazing and gratifying to receive so many beautiful comments. But it would be boring to read to you all the nice things people say to me. I mean, it's more fun to hear the nasty ones. So I like to pick out the real beauties that I do get from time to time and let you know how some members of the subhuman race like to reach out in the modern version of fan mail. Now, first of all, let's get one thing straight. I get lots of comments from supportive fans who tell me, don't let the nasty ones get to you, or don't change who you are. We got your back, and I appreciate it. But I want each of you to know that shitty private messages I get don't bother me at all. I have 1.8 million followers, so it's only normal to get some nasty comments from miserable momos. I mean, I'm putting myself out there. It comes with the territory. I'm not going to change a thing about me or my videos just because some cowardly ass boil is hiding behind a Facebook page with no picture and a newsfeed that looks like some flat earther who looks like to go to church and keep Cub Scouts locked up in his basement. Please, these messages don't bother me at all. If you don't have some haters, that means you're not successful. So let's see what a few dog shit eaters have to say, shall we? And remember, for legal reasons, I can't say the last names. Okay, Tom B writes, why do you have to talk down to us like you know it all? Who died and left you king? First of all, Tom, I'm not talking down to anyone. You see, Thomas, I have an opinion about a million different topics, and I express those opinions just like everyone else. I post my videos on my page. I don't bother anyone, and I don't go on your or anyone else's page. So if you don't like it, here's an idea. Don't come to my page. You see what I mean, Tom? Like, if you don't want to eat someone's shit, then stop paying to watch them to crap in a bowl and then feed it to you with a spoon. You see, Tom, it's very easy to not listen to me. Just don't listen to me. Gabish? Our next message comes from Stephanie B, who writes, I see you respond to everyone's comments, but not mine. Do you think you are too good for me? Hey, Steph, how are you? First of all, I have 1.8 million followers. Second of all, every day I post videos on 2 Facebook pages, on Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube. Each one of those posts gets thousands of comments that don't stop coming in. It's actually almost impossible for me to respond to every single comment that someone makes. I try my best, but then I get private messages and texts that I have to also try to answer because people get upset when I can't get to all of them. Oh, what are you too busy to respond to my text? You see, Steffi Weffy, in the old days, people would get bags of fan mail and they would have assistants stamp their signature on it and mail them back. Today, people think I'm supposed to respond to whatever they say because they can private message me. Steph, thanks for watching my videos. I try my best to respond to all my fans, but if I can't, for whatever reason, don't take it personally. Dennis W. seems like a sensitive sweetheart. Let's see what he has to say. Hey, you greasy New York big mouth fuck. You're not funny. Why don't you go get a real job and leave the jokes to the funny people? And fuck you for talking about Confederate statues. The South's gonna rise again. Dennis, I know it's hard being married to your mommy, who was also your aunt and grandmother, so let me respond. I am a greasy New York big mouth. That is true. As an Italian, my skin has a little olive oil, a little bit. I am from New York, and I do have a big mouth, I guess. With regards to me getting a real job, I had real jobs for 35 years until my comedy career took off, and I was able to just do comedy full-time about 6 years ago. With regards to Confederate statues, I hope a large one, like one with a guy and a horse, gets shoved up your ass. And can I assume that your South's gonna rise again? Comments means that they are going to fight the United States to try to restore slavery and get their asses kicked again? If so, then I hope that the rabid squirrel you're trying to hunt so you can eat dinner tonight with no teeth also has a gun and shoots you in the dick and then eats you and your entire inbred family. And lastly, Donna P. sends this heartwarming and delightful message. I used to think you were funny. I liked it when you talked about hair plugs and when you would yell for coffee, but now all you do is say how bad everything is. I'll tell you why everything is bad. Because of libtards like you screaming for colored people to be equal. They aren't. Why don't you remember where you came from and what color you are and act the right way? Then maybe I'll watch you again. First of all, Donna, I'd like to hoof you in the front butt and kill the rotten salmon that lives in your fish bucket. Second of all, you're a fucking racist piece of shit who should be hit in the face with a fucking shovel. I should remember where I came from? You should remember that eating hot dogs out of your sister's ass might be unsanitary. I should remember what color I am. I'm a human being, and it doesn't matter what color I am. You, however, are not a human being. You are a maggot covered in skin and hair that should go straight to hell immediately. And that's that. Thanks for watching another episode of Shitty Private Messages. I'll keep you up to date as more of these gems come in. You see, folks, it's important that we understand that America is mostly full of wonderful people, but sadly, there are also some mutants walking among us who should be encased in a shit and piss cocoon and dropped into an active volcano. And on that thought, have a great day, everybody. I hope to see you in the real world soon.